Hello and welcome to Cooking with Steffo. We have a special guest today. We have Joe, my husband. He is going to show us all a time-saving tip. I don't know if you make holiday cookies or holiday goodies, but if you have to unwrap all of these tiny candies, whether it be Hershey's Kisses or Rolos, Joe can show you how to do it quickly.
Alright, so we'll start off with the Hershey Kisses. So all you do is you take your pointer finger, put it on the top flat part of the Hershey Kiss, and your thumb over on the angled part, just like this, and you squeeze. Boom. And it's nice and easy. You just pick them up and you can rip roar right through them all. Nice and simple. The Rolos are a little different. So what you have to do is kind of open up the bottom just a little bit. That's all it takes. And then it's the same thing from the sides. And you just pinch and it rolls right out. So kind of undo the bottom just a little bit. And pinch and pop right out.
We have all of our candies unwrapped. So what I forgot to tell you is what we're actually making. I've heard these called Reindeer Noses. I've heard them called a lot of things, and I don't even know what we call them in our house. But they are really good. So you do want to make a ton of them. One whole bag of these pretzel rings. I found them at Aldi. There was another brand that used to make pretzel rings called Cyfritz, and I do believe they've since gone out of business. You can use any shape of pretzel. I just like these because they look nice, and this is what I've always used. So one whole bag got me 3 trays. I'm sure that'll depend on your bag and how many are broken. So I have 1 bag of Hershey's Kisses and 1 bag of Rolos unwrapped, and so we'll see how far that gets us to. I'll unwrap more and do more as needed. So I have the oven on at 250, and these take 5 minutes or less. I'm not kidding. When I put these in the oven, I literally stand there and wait for them to be done, because otherwise they're too done or they're ruined, or you know. So under these two, I do have a silicone mat. If you don't have a silicone mat, you can definitely use parchment paper. That's what I have for this one because I only have 2 mats. So after they're done in the oven, I like to take them out and put them in the refrigerator for a few minutes just to cool, and then that's it. As far as your topping, you can use M&M's, you could use almond slivers, you could use pecans. I mean, your possibilities are endless. You could even put, like, they make little tiny Reese's peanut butter cups. You could put one of those on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these started, and then we'll put them in the oven. is to put these in our oven at 250 for 5 minutes or less. All you want is you want your chocolate to just look a little glossy or a little shiny. So I'll show you what that looks like when I take them out, and then we'll top them off with M&Ms, or I think I have some pecans or some almonds. I'll get those ready and see you guys back in a few minutes. We are fresh out of the oven, 5 minutes or less. So these are all nice and shiny. And I'm just gonna take an M&M. I hope you guys can see this. But if you put an M&M or an almond or something on the top of these and give them just a little squish, it presses that chocolate into the rest of the pretzel so that there's no empty space, and then it seals it. So like I said, you can use M&Ms, pecans, almonds, you could use peanuts. I mean, anything that you want to use. You could even use like a little chocolate chip, a white chocolate chip. Possibilities are endless. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these squished, and then I'm going to put them in the fridge, and then we'll go ahead and get them backed up.